Only know, don't see to see home. If I die before What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the Moses of the Real Sports, and happy Friday, you guys. Today is going to be a great day. Black Widow came out. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see it later with my family. Of course, everybody's busy on a Friday. Who cares? But I'm going to be seeing that later. Let me know if y'all going to see it too. We're probably not going to see it in movie theaters. I know I'm sad because Marvel's finally back in the movie theaters, but we're probably not going to see it in movie theaters just because it is a lot cheaper to watch on Disney Plus because it's a lot of people in this family that want to go see it, so we're just going to watch it on Disney Plus later today. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about the Bucks and the Suns Game 2 recap, man. We're recap. You already know what we're getting into. Recap, man, of Game 2, bro. I'm excited. Last night was a great game for the Suns. Not so much for the Bucks. Well, for one person on the Bucks. One person that specifically. You know who that man is? The Greek Freak. Yes. We want to know why that man dropped 42 points on 15 of 22 shooting and shot 11 of 18 from the free throw line. Yes, 11 of 18. Yeah, granted, that's only 61%, but it's Giannis Antetokounmpo that we're talking about. So 11 of 18, that's a great number. And he also finished with 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. Giannis was the only person besides Pat Connaughton, who did give them some great numbers on the bench, but was the only real starter to show up last night. Well, the only person on the Bucks team to show up last night, and I felt so bad for him. You wanna know why? Because where are my Robins? Hootie hoo! Wait, I don't think that's the right Robin call. Hold on, Siri, what are Robin's bird calls? Yeah, that's what we got. Where my Robins at, man? Khris Middleton, man, the person I was just talking about who could probably be the Batman of this team was non-existent last night. The man I called the discount KD. Well, he was really discounted last night because he was nowhere to be found. Khris Middleton literally went back to the old Khris Middleton from early in the playoffs where he was just non-existent on the road. Luckily for the Bucks, they go back home in Game 3, so maybe Khris Middleton will show up because he loves to play at home and he's always phenomenal on their home court. But last night he went back to the old Khris Middleton and was just non-existent. You know it's bad when you get outscored by Pat Connaughton, who came off the bench and he took six less shots than you. 6. You shot 5 of 16, he shot 5 of 10, gave y'all 14 points, and you gave your team 11 points. Come on, Khris Middleton, you can't be doing that, especially when you're the second best player on this team. Bro, I was so disappointed in Khris Middleton last night, especially since I had such high praise for him, but he just let me down last night. And another man who didn't show up, where's the other Robin? We talked about Tim Drake, well, where's Jason Todd at? Huh? Where's Jrue Holiday at, huh? Bro, he was literally, him and Khris Middleton were non-existent last night. First of all, yes, he was aggressive in the first half, but he shot 3 of 14 in the first half. 3 of 14, bro. 14 shots in the first half, and you only made 3 of them? Come on, Jrue. I get that you're trying to be aggressive and all that, but bro, if you're gonna be that aggressive, you gotta convert your shots, my G. If not, you're just literally throwing them up there and wasting your team's possession. But I give you credit for stepping up in the second half. You did shoot 4 of 7 in the second half, which was a lot better. You were a lot more patient. You let the game come to you. That was the problem in the first half. It felt like you were just trying to force the issue. No, let the game come to you. But I will give you props because you played one hell of a defense last night. You gave one hell of a defensive effort last night. You were literally everywhere on that floor. So no wonder your offense was really slacking in the first half a little bit, and no wonder you took less shots in the second half than you did in the first half because you were just picking up full court. Chris Paul, man, every time he touched the ball to bring it up to full court, you were right there in his chest. You were right there up in the screen, bro. You were playing so great. Not only that, you were the only one getting back on defense in the transition. So I'll give you props because your other Bucks teammates just let you down. Now, granted, Giannis Antetokounmpo was probably tired, but you needed some help on the defense and Jrue Holiday. Yes, you even had that impressive block on Ayton and Booker. The one on the fast break where Booker almost got that dunk. Yes, bro, that was impressive. I applaud for you. And then that impressive 2-hand block on DeAndre Ayton that he could have easily banged on you. You gave one hell of a defensive effort last night. You was definitely a menace on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, you have to be better. Somebody has to help Giannis out. Now, speaking of Giannis was phenomenal. Phenomenal. He was incredibly efficient. 14 of 22 shooting from the field, 42 points. What? And 11 of 18 from the free throw line? Come on, man. He was dominant on the inside, and he was getting paint touches. He settled for 3 a little bit too much. He shot 1 of 5 from 3. He should not be taking no 5 threes per game. I'm telling you that right now. He should not be taking 5 threes in the game. You're open for a reason, Giannis. Stop shooting the ball. You got 42 points. by driving and attacking. Yeah, you hit 1-3, but come on, Giannis. You're open for a reason. Stop settling. But that third quarter, you went off. You went berserk. You dropped 20 in the third quarter. You were literally willing your team. I think at one point he scored like 13 straight points for the Bucks in the third quarter, bro. He was literally trying to will his team to victory, and he was the reason that they were still around. Because other than Giannis, everybody else shot terrible from the field. Literally everybody yelled. If the Bucks expect to win this final series, they have to step up. Giannis' supporting cast, because now I officially declare Giannis as the Batman. I know he was really the Batman all along, but come on, man, you have to agree with me at some point that Khris Middleton is the most talented player on the Bucks team. I'm just saying. But Giannis is the Batman of the team, and at that point, his Robins need to step up because last night was just pitiful by the whole Bucks team besides Giannis. Now I do give props to Mike Budenholzer because he made the necessary pregame adjustments for Game 2. He had no switching on the pick and rolls. He had his defenders stay connected to the ball handler and fight through the screen or go under the screen at least. And he had Brook Lopez stay around the free throw line area. That way he can guard the pick and roll. He can guard the roll man easier. And if the defenders got beat, he can help out and give the defenders enough time to recover. So I give props to Mike Budenholzer for that adjustment. The problem with Mike Budenholzer is that he's still not making the necessary in-game adjustments. His pre-game adjustments are fine, but in-game, he's not making the necessary adjustments, and that's why the Bucks keep losing. Not just the fact that Khris Middleton and Jrue Holiday didn't show up, but Mike Budenholzer is still not making the necessary in-game adjustments. How do you expect to win the NBA Finals if you're not making the right in-game adjustments? Basketball is literally a chess match, just like the NFL and football is. It's literally a chess match, especially in the NBA playoffs and in the NBA Finals for darn sure. It's a chess match. And in this chess match, you're literally going up against two great coaches on the Phoenix Suns. One on the sideline in Monty Williams, and the floor general point guard himself, Chris Paul. Two great coaches. Two people that know the game very well and know how to make in-game adjustments, and they know how to adapt to the flow of the game. Mike Budenholzer doesn't know how to do that. So you have to be better at doing that, Mike. You can't just be, I'm going to wait till after this game, go watch the game tape, and then come in Game 3. You can't do that. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for failure. You want to know why? Because just like in any other sport, any player can go off. Any player can go off on any given night. Anything can happen on any given night. And like last night, who went off on y'all last night? Somebody unexpected. Mikal Bridges. We're going to get into him later in the video. But Mikal Bridges dropped 27 on y'all, Mike Budenholzer. Y'all did nothing about it. Not only that, you got CP3 dropped 23 on y'all. Devin Booker dropped 31 on y'all. And now Mikal Bridges is the second leading scorer with 27. How do you expect to win that? How do you expect to win that game? You have to make the right in-game adjustments if you want to win the game, let alone the NBA Finals and win the series and win your first title. Mike Budenholzer, you have to be better in-game. I give props to you for pre-game and after the game from watching the film and making the right adjustments. But in-game, you and your coaching staff have to be better at making in-game adjustments because you as well as the whole entire Bucks team are failing Giannis right now. The Bucks play so bad, right? They shot 29% from 3 as a team, 9 of 31. Khris Middleton shot 1 of 6, probably the best three-point shooter on the team besides Dante DiVincenzo, but he's out playing right now. He shot 1 of 6. Giannis shot 1 of 5. He should not be taking 5 threes in the game. And Jrue Holiday shot 1 of 3. Together, they shot 3 of 14. I had to check and do my math. They shot 3 of 14 from 3. And y'all shot 9 of 31 from the 3 as a team. That's another recipe for disaster. You wanna know why? Because the Suns not only shot better than them percentage-wise, shooting 50% from 3, but they made more than twice the amount of threes that the Bucks made. The Suns made 23s, the Bucks only made 9. How do you expect to win that game? I was surprised they were in that game. They were in the game for as long as they were. You wanna know why? Because Giannis is on the court. Giannis is the only reason why they stuck around in that game. And I feel bad for Giannis because he gave his all last night, but his Bucks team let him down. But moving on, let me start giving credit to the people who deserve to get the credit. And first of all, props to Devin Booker, like I mentioned earlier before. He struggled from the 3 in the last few games, and especially in the last game. He shot 1 of 8 in the last game, but this game he shot 7 of 12 from the 3-point line. He shot 5 of 7 from 3 in the second half. 5 of 7. Devin Booker caught fire, and when, like Kobe told him to do, be legendary, and that's exactly what he was. Him and CP3, who I mentioned before had been struggling from the 3-point line the past few games. Well, CP3 didn't struggle last game. He shot 4 of 7. He's finally starting to find the range from 3. He shot like 4 of 7 from last game. But they finally found a stroke from 3, and I was so impressed by their performance last night, especially Devin Booker. He had 31 points, 12 of 25 shooting, 7 of 12 from 3, 5 rebounds and 6 assists in 44 minutes. 44. He played nearly the whole darn game. But when he got taken out in the last minute or so, people probably wondering like, oh my God, why is Devin Booker getting taken out? Like Devin Booker said, it was to preserve his body. That man played so many minutes. I didn't even realize he played so long. For real. I did not realize he played for 44 minutes. When I heard that, I was like, what? I was like, okay, D-Book, I see you. But the big story is Mikal Bridges. On a night where DeAndre Ayton couldn't find the bottom of the net, he shot 4 of 10 for 10 points. And on a night where they really didn't get no production off their bench, literally, their whole bench put up 16 points, and Pat Connaughton of the Bucks nearly outscored them. He dropped 14 points himself. But Mikal Bridges dropped 27 points to make up for it. 27. He scored 27 points on 8 of 15 from shooting. That's like 53%. On a night where he catch and shoot 3 really wasn't falling, he shot 3 of 9 from the field, from 3 last night. He got it done off the dribble. He was attacking, pump fake, 1 dribble, sidestep, pull up, pump fake, 2 dribbles, get to the mid-range, pull up. Mikal Bridges was a difference maker in this game. 27 points, 8 of 15 shooting. Like Stephen A said last night after the game, the reason why Mikal Bridges was able to have a night like this is because the Suns know how to share the basketball and get open looks for different guys. The Bucks didn't have that. It was like the ball became more and more stagnant, especially when Giannis touched the ball. It's like once the Bucks were finally moving the ball around and getting some motion in the offense, the ball reached Giannis and everybody just stood still and watched him. Now, granted, he did have 42 points and was extremely efficient last night, but you got to know how you can't expect one man to beat a great team in the Phoenix Suns. It's just not going to work. One person is not going to beat a great team, and that's what the Bucks were literally relying on last night. They were hoping Giannis could somehow will them to victory, and it's just not going to happen, especially when going up against Chris Paul and the likes of Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. Now, granted, DeAndre Ayton was off last night, but the problem with him is he's not going into the lane looking to dunk the ball. He's going into the lane just looking to finish. No, he's what, 7'1", 7 feet? I think 6'11", somewhere around there. No, go in there like you're Shaq and dunk the ball. Just like you did in the Western Conference Finals against the Clippers with 0.9 seconds on the clock. The Valley-oop, you went up there and dunked it. So I know you got it in you. Every time you touch the ball down low, go up like you're trying to dunk the ball. Force them to foul you and go to the free throw line. Because that should be a problem for you, because I know you can make it. You got the range from 3. You can make your free throws. So go in there like you're trying to dunk the ball. Stop going up there so soft, looking afraid of contact. No, go in there looking for contact and dunk the ball. Either they go and put the onus on the ref. Either they're gonna foul you, or you're gonna get the N1 dunk, or you're just gonna get a free dunk. DeAndre Ayton, you have to be stronger down there. I really never ranted about you before because you have been playing great, but last night really showed like how youthful you were. And that you just need to assert yourself. Don't be scared, big guy. Don't be scared. Come on, man. Buck up.
Say it with your chest.
Come on. Now, my notes for Game 3, which will be this Sunday at 8 p.m. on ABC as the series shifts to Milwaukee. The notes for Game 3 are Khris Middleton and Jrue Holiday have to show up. Now, I have no doubt that Khris Middleton won't show up because they're playing at home and Khris Middleton is just phenomenal at home. But Jrue Holiday more specifically has to show up. He's been terrible the first 2 games. He has to show up in Game 3 if the Bucks want to grab a game in this series, or at least even the series up while they're at home these next 2 games. And as for Mike Budenholzer, he has to be better at making in-game adjustments still. Remember, the NBA playoffs, especially the NBA finals, are a chess match. And the Suns have an advantage because not only do they have a great coach on the sideline in Monty Williams, but they have a great coach on the floor. In the floor general, Chris Paul. So Mike Budenholzer and his coaching staff have to be better at making in-game adjustments. Don't wait till after the game and to watch game tape and make your adjustments then. No, if you win, you got to start winning games. Y'all down 2-0. You can't afford to lose these next 2 games. Because then y'all done. Y'all can't really afford to lose 1 game here. You got to grab both of these games here. So you have to be better at making in-game adjustments because anything can happen on any given night. Devin Booker has to continue being legendary. He really showed up last night. I can see why a bunch of people picked him to be Finals MVP. But to be honest, I still got Chris Paul winning Finals MVP. He's going to show up these next couple games. He's going to probably outplay Devin Booker. So I see him winning Finals MVP, but Devin Booker continue to be legendary. And for my last point, the Suns cannot get complacent. Yes, they won these 2 games pretty handedly. I mean, they were both by double digits, I believe. But the Suns cannot get complacent. Like the late, great Kobe Bryant said, the job ain't done. The job ain't done yet. It's not finished yet. So continue going to Milwaukee, looking to win at least 1 game. That way I can come back and win this whole thing in Game 5 on your home floor. But the job ain't done yet. Go in there looking to sweep for real. Don't even look in there to grab 1 game. Look to grab both games. Like Devin Booker said, it's a 0-0 series for them. Just now they have a 2-0 lead. But it's a 0-0 series for them. I like the mentality that they're developing. So get the job done. Let's go Phoenix Suns. But with that being said, that's all for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I try to drop these videos every Monday through Friday, so there won't be no videos over the weekend. It might change coming in the near future because I do got some plans for this channel. But that's it. We're going to keep that under wraps until it actually happens. So I do got some plans for this channel for some weekend videos, but we'll see what happens. But I do try to drop these videos every Monday through Friday. So we will be reacting on Monday, recapping on Monday, Game 3 of the NBA Finals, which will be happening on Sunday, 8 p.m. on ABC. So let me know down in the comment section below who you got for that game. And also let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? What did you guys think of Game 2? With that being said, happy Friday, folks. Enjoy your day. Finish this week on a high note. Keep pushing, keep staying motivated, stay dedicated. Go into this weekend on a high note. I love you guys. And until next time, I'll see y'all.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.